What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Creators Lunch Table. Welcome. Pull up a seat because we are ready to dive in and help another channel grow.
Yeah,
that's what we do here at the Creators Lunch Table. So we have a voicemail that was sent in on our little hotline, our little private hotline. If you want access to the hotline, by the way, and you can send us, or you could submit a, what is it, 90 seconds?
90 seconds.
90-second message. That's all you get.
Not a second more.
Head on over to
speakpipe.com/live video school. Once again, that's speakpipe.com/live video school. If you're wondering why I'm going so slow and why this
laughing?
I'm laughing, go to one of our old episodes.
last episode.
Our last episode. Yeah, well, it's in the playlist. If you're in the playlist, you're there. But anyway, you'll get that reference. But let's get into this because I know why you came here is for this question that we're going to answer.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and hit play, and let's go ahead and let's listen in.
Hey, this is Philomena Jack from Philomena Jack Studio. That's Philomena with an F. I have an art and craft tutorial channel, and I also include freelancer advice, creative freelancer advice. I have some videos that are straight up tutorials, some that are ASMR, and some that are vlogs style to help freelancers. I'm putting these into separate playlists. Is it still too wide of a scope for one channel? What do you think? I can't see myself creating another channel. I think that the playlist should work. What do you think? I'd love you to take a look and let me know. Do you think it's too varied, or do you think I'm on the right track? Thank you so much. I love your channel. Bye.
I love the ending. Bye, Filomeno. I said it right. Filomeno.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to pronounce that right.
I probably wouldn't have either.
Filomeno.
But love it.
Filomena. Filomena.
Philomena.
Filomena.
Philomena.
Say it again.
Philomena.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, cool.
Anyway,
great question.
Great question.
Love it.
Love it. Thank you for also supporting the channel.
And welcome to the Creators Lunch Table.
Yeah.
Right here.
You're right here. We're going to give you some advice. You know, just dive right into it, okay?
Let's go.
I have instant thoughts on this.
Yeah, me too.
Here's my thing. All your content, we would call those kind of all buckets. They're all around the same niche, which is around the art niche for freelancers and artwork.
Are they, though?
Well, I don't have her channel right here, but if it was,
but there's one thing she said that made me think like we'd have to discuss that.
We'll discuss that. Okay.
ahead.
But still, I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
Just hold on.
Okay.
Hold on tight.
Hold back, boy.
Okay, here we go. So
let him loose.
Yeah, here's the thing. Here's the thing. So what I would say is, like, right now, I would look at your channel depending on how many videos you have up right now. You said you've done all these different types of videos, okay? What right now on your channel is performing the best? Mm-hmm. Because you're probably going to notice one performs better than the other. So what is it, the ASMR? Is it the vlog style? Is it the tips and tricks, or the tutorials, I mean, of the freelance stuff? Like, what is performing the best? I would start there, okay? Now, I'm not saying you can't go into all these other things, okay? You mentioned playlists a lot. Playlist isn't going to help you get any more views or any, like, I know a lot of people say, oh, put it in a playlist and then people can have it on repeat and you're going to get a bunch of views. Like, it's great in theory. It doesn't really work like that. Yes, you can do certain things to help gain some views on that. And yes, we'll explain that whole how playlists work, because I know that's going to be another question. But anyway, regardless, your thing needs to be on the content, right? The content first. So yes, you're all around art. I think that's great. Okay. But what is performing the best? What do you see yourself doing the most with? Because here's my thing. ASMR has been around for a while. Probably can get a good amount of views. My thing is on the back end of that, because I try to look at it from like a business standpoint, because if you want to end up going into business with this channel, whether it's teaching, because it seems like you do teaching and stuff like that, and sell something on the back end, if you're doing ASMR, my thing is that that's more of like an entertainment in a sense, where it's kind of like calm, soothing, whatever. Is that something that we can ultimately end up building into a business, right? So that's something where I'm like, okay, maybe, unless it's getting the views right now, maybe I start with just the tutorial stuff and I just hound that. And I just keep going tutorial. And here's the thing. Art's very broad. We need to like narrow down to what type of art. Right? Is there something specifically you are working on that is, and again, I'm not an artist, so I don't know any of the like.
It could be like watercoloring. It could be cross stitch, because she said also it was like arts and crafts.
Yeah. So like
scrapbooking.
I would find one of those,
Right.
and I would just hound that with different tutorials or whatever of that stuff. And then I'd also do some videos that are kind of like the walking head, like, or why I say walking head? Talking head.
Talking and walking head.
Talking walking head. Yeah, something like that. But I would do some like those too, where it's more of just like kind of answering those questions or telling you how you feel when you try a project and something happens or this or that, and like kind of being more transparent and authentic with your content. But again, all cater to that. Is it scrapbooking? Is it, is it, I don't know, watercolor painting?
Yeah.
Whatever, right? I would hound on that in whatever one it is, but I would just keep putting as much content into that as possible. Right now, I don't know how many videos are on your channel. So that's going to come down to, have you even put out enough content to even go off of that yet? Or do you want to start going into a certain angle?
Yeah. So, okay. ASMR.
Remember when that first came out?
Yeah, I did. I do remember.
It went crazy.
I thought it was crazy. Yeah, but I don't know how that fits in. I just don't know. How does that fit in with arts and crafts?
Oh, I can see it.
You can?
Yeah.
How? Like you're playing with beads and you're just like dropping beads slow or something?
No, but listen.
How does that? I don't get it.
So listen right now.
ASMR is all about sound.
Okay.
It's like this. It's like,
I get that. If let's just say right here, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say I'm even just coloring in something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be watching me do coloring it in. It's just the screen of it. And then you're hearing.
oh, you hear like the
Yep, and
strokes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
No, I can 100% see that. I can see that getting a lot of views too.
Okay.
So that's
All
why
right.
I asked that.
I learned something. New every day, right? I had no idea.
That was the videos I'd probably like, if I'd stop to the scroll and watch that probably. Yeah.
Really?
That's good. Yeah.
Okay. Here's my thing. We're talking about now, if you've cleared that up for me. So now, okay, that's fine. But I'm looking at arts and crafts as a tutorial. Like here's how to paint this picture. Here's how to do scrapbooking for this, right? Whatever. So you have this one thing. And then you have freelancers, which freelancers are doing work to make money for other people. So is it freelancers that are doing projects for people that are, so it seems like it's not 100% aligned. We're dealing with people that want to make money as a business owner, as a freelancer. And then we have someone that just might be, a 35-year-old stay-at-home mom that just wants to do a project on the weekend with her kids. And then you have ASMR. To me, it does seem kind of all over the place. Yes, it's connected. Yes, putting it in playlists, I think, is a smart idea, because then you can kind of keep them in their own buckets. But I would focus on, like you said, find the one that's driving the most attention and double down on that. If let's say ASMR was the thing, how does that lead to you getting more people to buy your freelance stuff?
See, with freelance, it probably wouldn't.
Right.
That wouldn't
So
be
if
it,
your goal is like, because on the ASMR, the only thing you're really getting there is probably AdSense money.
Correct.
And it's probably really low.
Probably.
I would think it's super low. So what is the goal? What is your goal?
Yeah, I guess we gotta take.
We'd be sitting here going like, I want. What's your goal?
Yeah.
Right. And then you're like, well, I want to make money. I want to be able to leave my 9 to 5. I want to make 6 figures in a year. The ASMR I'd put on a back burner, and I would go to the one that I see the clearer path. Right. And if you guys are wondering of a clearer path, we have something that gives that clear path. And it's our 100K roadmap. And if you have not yet downloaded a copy, make sure that you do. Just put 100K in the comments. Once again, that's 100K in the comments, and we'll send you a copy. It's 18 pages, and it gives you a straight line to get there. But we really have to identify what the goal is. And then the videos that you're creating, are they supporting you getting there? Right? And that's the thing. A lot of times people are just looking at, well, this gets me a lot more views. Okay, that's great. But if the views are not going to get you to where you want to go, or they're attracting the wrong audience, or not, the people that are going to buy your thing, then why do it?
Yeah, I agree.
Just to say, and the other thing is, then you're going to get people that are going to subscribe to your channel for ASMR. They don't want the crafts. They don't want the freelance. You put out a freelance thing, and then they don't ever click on anything.
That's a good point.
Right? I mean, we've done that here on this channel, which we're still going to do it. I'm going to still do it.
Yeah.
But anytime we put out something that's for online business coaches, online business, course creators, it doesn't do good. But when we do get 500, 600 views, they're the right views.
Yeah, True.
Right.
Yep.
But to our ego, it's kind of like, oh, we want to get more views. Right. And we can still help those other people. But I would say you want to, number one, you want to be aware that if you do put out content for that other audience, it's probably going to get less views.
Yep.
But you also got to be aware that if you're going to do the ASMR stuff, because it is getting you a lot of views, it's probably going to not get you the right views to sell your thing. It also could hurt your views in the future for when you post stuff about freelance.
Very true.
So I
Very
think
true.
all of those things take into account.
Yeah, I think if we go back right now and we're like, okay, let's give you 3 steps. I think the first is, like you said, is analyzing everything.
Yep.
Right. Is analyze where we're at.
Well, first
no. Sorry. Yeah, you took me off track. No.
Time out.
The first thing is, what's the goal of the channel? Because that's
What's the
number
target?
one. What's the goal? What's your why? All of that. Put that in that first little bucket, and then once we establish that, now let's go into some analytics. Right. You've already posted videos. What's performing? Okay. Yep. Does that align with your why or your end goal?
Your target.
Does it? If it doesn't, then pick the one thing that you want it to be, even if it's not getting the views right now, and say, hey, I'm going to double down, triple down on that, right? And get all those. Then the next step is, again, it's in the 100K roadmap, right? Is building that relationship and that attention with your audience and start feeding them. And that's from, you're going to learn from comments from other, once you start researching too and looking up some stuff, you're going to see pain points that people in that area are like, oh, I'm struggling with this. I'm struggling with whatever, right? Now you start answering those questions on videos, and now it's like, okay, now you're starting to become known as the person who helps me fix this and whatever, the freelance art, you know? So that would be the steps I would take right now for your channel. No, I would not start a new channel.
No.
It's like, I don't know how old your channel is, but even if it was older, it doesn't matter. Like, you can pivot at any time, but now it's like taking these steps and then start going with this new direction starting now.
Yeah. And the first thing is download that roadmap if you haven't done so already. And if you're watching this right now or listening, just put a comment in the, or go to the description as well. It'll be there. So if you're listening to this, just go to the description. If you're watching this, just comment 100K and we'll send you a copy of that.
Yep.
All right. So as always, guys, remember, we're here for you.
We believe in you.
We're rooting for you.
But you have to.
You must say it with me, say it loud, say it proud, take action. Woo! All right. Whew. All right. Now's when the fun happens.
Take a sip.
Do you know the next keyword that we're going to be talking about? All right. Well, we got to come up with something. I got it. That's ASMR right there.
I know. We should just end with some ASMR.
No. Okay. So you guys stay to the end. Here's the deal.
No.
For those of you that know what's coming, right? You guys are here. You're part of the insiders of the Creators Lunch, the after hours.
Who's watching this right now that's never seen this before? And they're like, what?
They're like, what the hell are they doing? Right? So here's the deal. At the end of every episode, we always put in a keyword that you'll put in the comments that lets us know that you stayed to the end. And that also signifies
There you go.
signifies that you are on the inside. All right.
You want to know something funny too?
What?
I'm just going to stop you while you're going.
Yeah.
I can tell why you're messing up right now.
Why?
Because you're trying to think of what the keyword's going to be. You still don't know it.
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
I do.
I thought that's why I thought you were thinking hard about it. And you're
Yeah.
like trying to talk through it while you're thinking of that.
Yeah, no,
And it wasn't coming through yet.
I got it. It's simple. It's only 3 letters.
Oh, okay.
You know what it is?
Nah, I have no clue.
You can't guess with 3 letters?
The?
No. All right. Here's the keyword. All right. We're both wearing one right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hat.
Hat.
HAT. Hat. Say hat. No, comment hat in the comments and we will know that you were here. And guess what? You'll get some extra points.
Also, while we're on here, okay, I have a hat. Dad Gang, we are not sponsored by them yet.
We
I
want to
sent
be.
them a message. They haven't responded yet, but I'm going to send this clip to them just to show them. Okay, Dad Gang. Okay, we wear your hats. Okay, and listen,
Sponsor us.
future dad. I'm a future dad. I'm a future dad. A couple months, from this
Right.
recording.
Life is going to
Crazy.
change.
Life's going to change.
Life is going to change.
But anyway, yeah, would love to be sponsored since we're wearing your hat right now, and you're getting a free shout out. So
So hat. Hat is the keyword. All right, guys, that is going to end this. So you guys can head on off and watch another video because we'll probably have this in a playlist.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the other thing on the playlist. We probably should have talked about that. We won't do that
That's
now.
another video.
We'll save it for another time.
Another day.
Another time. Another place.
Not here.
Not here.
Not now.
All right, guys.
Later.
Get after it.